The woman who survived rabies without treatment. Imagine being bitten by a rabid animal, and instead of falling victim to the deadly virus, you survive. A medical miracle that defied all expectations. This is the remarkable story of a woman who survived rabies without receiving the standard post-exposure treatment, a feat that has baffled scientists and doctors alike. In the world of medicine, rabies is almost always a death sentence. Once symptoms appear, it's nearly impossible to stop the virus, which spreads through the nervous system, ultimately leading to death. Yet, against all odds, this woman's body defied the usual course of the disease. Her story began in 2004 when she was bitten by a bat. Rabies is known for its swift progression, and as she began showing symptoms, doctors quickly identified the illness. However, what followed was nothing short of extraordinary. Despite the typical outcome of rabies, she was not only able to survive, but she also regained full cognitive function and physical health. Doctors who had prepared for the worst found themselves in awe of her resilience. What made her case even more baffling was the absence of the typical rabies treatment, which involves a series of painful injections. She had received none of these, and still, she survived. The medical community was stunned. What could have allowed this woman to live when so many others had fallen victim to the disease? Theories began to circulate. Some suggested that her immune system had simply fought off the virus in a way that no one could have predicted. Others believed it might have been a fluke, an inexplicable occurrence that could never be replicated. But regardless of the reasons, the fact remained. She was living proof that sometimes the body can defy science. Her story didn't just challenge medical norms. It sparked new discussions about the mysteries of the human immune system and the limits of medical knowledge. It reminded us that sometimes the impossible happens, and we can never stop searching for answers. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to help the channel grow by liking, sharing, and subscribing.